This is the MAGA. This is the religious mindset. This is the affliction that troubles MAGA. Because for them, as long as you agree with their general viewpoint, get rid of immigration, remigration, Christianity only, right? White people should be having kids. You're good. They don't care. They don't care about anything else. And it felt like it was all summarized in this fucking post right here that I saw earlier today. Here, okay? Where this MAGA person who's affiliated with some fucking whatever said, right? This person says, this is what winning at life looks like. And it shows white Pete Hegseth with his white wife and 7 kids, right? But here's the problem, is these kids are from 3 different mothers. So there's multiple divorces, okay, that created this. Pete Hegseth cheated on all the mothers. He got a worker at Fox pregnant. He had a baby with his fucking mistress. He raped a woman at a Republican convention and paid her off and signed her up to an NDA, a married woman who was tasked with taking care of him. And that was while he was with her. But so they post this saying, this is what winning looks like. But like this right here, and I'm not judging the kids because obviously they're innocent victims in this whole thing. But this entire family is a family born of trauma and lies and adultery, just rampant infidelity and secrecy and distorted like love and abuse bonds being like formed. And these children are being formed with a bonds that see love and abuse and selfishness is like intertwined. And I mean, these kids are fucked up, bro. They're going to need a lifetime of fucking therapy to not turn into an abusive asshole like he is, right? And so, but to her, it's like they're MAGA and they say, MAGA, we love you. And they're like, so this is a win because it's just a bunch of white kids with white parents, okay? And this is what's so crazy about this is that the MAGA people and the people who want the sort of fascist control environment, they don't care about real life. They just care about, look at our beautiful family. And then they pretend like their beautiful family is not fucked up, right? But simultaneously, they'll talk shit about the blue-haired kids and the blue-haired parents and this, that, or the other. But you'll go to those houses where there are blue-haired kids, and some of those families are fucked up, but a lot of those families are like, you know, parents that love each other and have a deep respect for individuality, and people, their kids have a sense of empowerment and personal space, and right, and everything that these guys claim to be in their little fake fucking pictures are actually going on in these people that they consider to be demonic and the devilish, right? But like the point is though, is theirs is all for show. This is all just fake. It's all like, look at that. Oh, they're all dressed the same. Look at, they all have the same haircut. I mean, what the fuck is up with this haircut? My dad used to force the boys in my family to have a haircut like this in like the 50s, bro, or in the 60s. Like, what the fuck is forcing all these kids to have a fucking crew cut? That's weird, man. If you have 5 boys, you should have 5 goddamn hairstyles, bro. What the fuck is going on with that? You know, that is bizarre, dude. That's a control shit. That's like you're militarizing your kids, man. My dad was an ex-military guy who had been in prison, and he did that. All my half-brothers had crew cuts. And when I was a kid, I was like, I am not getting a crew cut. And I had way more power than the other kids because I was his kid, and I exercised that power because I was like, dude, I am not getting a fucking crew cut. It's just not happening. Like, I'm sorry, you know, whatever fight you want me to take, like, I'm taking it. And then eventually they didn't have to have crew cuts either. So I guess my fighting benefited them as well. But they still fought over like, you know, the length of their hair and shit. It's all a shell game, guys. And like, dude, this is the kind of shit that happens when you're not focused on individuality and differences, noticing everybody's similarities and being connected, but also allowing the differences and celebrating the differences as well. Dude, this life, dude, somebody called it out in here where I got in here, like everybody's like, get married and have children. If those are really all your kids, you have a strong wife, you're definitely winning, so much winning and all this shit. And then somebody in here was like, somebody actually called it out. Look at this, right? Wife 1, Meredith Swartz, right? Cheated with 5 affairs, divorce, 1 kid. Wife 2, Samantha Deering, cheated with Fox producer, got her pregnant, divorce, 3 kids. Wife 3, Jennifer Rochette, the producer he cheated with, 1 bio kid, and her 3 stepkids. Okay? So, dude, wow, right? So, dude, this woman is, dude, I didn't even know that she's the producer at Fox that he cheated on his ex-wife with and got her pregnant. Dude, this entire fucking thing is a facade of infidelity and adultery and all this crazy shit. And what's wild about this, guys, okay, what's wild about this is these guys are the ones that say they're Christians, right? They're the Christians that are constantly like, thou shalt not commit adultery, okay? I mean, it's one of the 10 commandments, guys, right? Thou shalt not commit adultery, right? Real simple, bro. Real fucking, I mean, they lay it out there. And yet every one of those motherfuckers adulters like there's no tomorrow. Another one, thou shalt, worship no idols, put nobody before your God. And they're out there holding like Charlie Kirk pictures, or they're bowing down before Trump, saying Trump saved God, Trump saved Jesus. Like, bro, what are these people doing, man? Dude, thou shalt not be degenerate fucking pieces of shit, right? Preaching to us on how we should live whilst simultaneously being fucking whacked out like fucking degenerates. It's a long commandment, right? That one's like a paragraph command. Dude, number 11, the 11th commandment. I'll have to go back and watch the replay and fucking transcribe that one. Oh, shit. Dude,